Good morning, friends, and welcome to Stamp Together Saturday, where we love to create simple cards together in just 10 or 15 minutes. I am Amy Rich, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, happy to be your host for 316 Stamp Together Saturdays. We have had so many years of great good fun on Saturday mornings, whether it be live or pre-recorded. Today is live. You are live if you are here at 9:30 a.m. Central. Great to be with you after, I would say, about 3 months of nonstop crazy, which some of you know I kind of thrive on that to some degree. But after the gala that I hosted last night, I am ready to take a little break. So I could get back to my beautiful stamping life, and it'll be just fabulous. So thank you for being here with me this morning. We are here, like I said, for the 316th time. We've done, I think, at least one card similar to this. We've got a little bit of a tweak to it though, so I hope you enjoy what we are creating. How are all of you today? I'm hoping you're doing really well, and I'm super glad that you joined live today if you're live, and if you are watching later, please let me know you were here, because now I may even have time to respond. I typically do read through them. I don't always respond to everything, but gosh, I'm ready to get back to regular life now for a while. So until the babies come, then, all bets are off. But for now, we're just going to celebrate each other and our time together. So I'm going to flip the camera, and we are going to create. If you are creating along, note that you do need a measuring tool of some kind and a pencil, along with your paper trimmer and other supplies. So if you are new here, you can find the list of supplies typically in the comments of the Facebook video. And then when we get over, hi Cindy, when we get over to YouTube, it is like the header of the YouTube video. So you can find the cutting instructions there. I also will post next week's cutting instructions in the events sometime this week. So check the events on my Facebook page for that information. If you want to play along live, it's really fun. It's kind of like mystery stamping. So we have a good time creating. All right, I'm going to flip the camera for real this time. Part of getting my life back is going to be, because before the gala, I had my 25th stamp anniversary. I don't feel like anything's been normal for quite a long time. So I am going to be happy to get back. And what that means is, one of the things I'm going to be doing is moving my, my corner, which I've been talking about for like a year, but it's going to happen this summer. So, that I'm going to move my corner. You'll still see me live here in this corner, but my regular stamping space isn't going to be in this corner anymore. And I really need to make that happen. It's my summer goal before babies. All right. So we have this amazing paper here, and it is a mix and match paper near the back of the catalog. The new May to August catalog has this paper near the back of the catalog, not with the designer series paper, but with the mix and match items. This is called Everyday Essentials 12 by 12 mix and match designer series paper, and it's got Misty Moonlight, Lost Lagoon, Bubble Bath, Darling Duckling. It's got some really crumb cake. There's a crumb cake side. This is the side I decided to use today. We're doing a little Lost Lagoon. I love it. And then look at the back of that one. That's really cute and sweet. A Darling Duckling gingham check. I love it. And then this will make a great background for a scrapbook page, or you could stamp on it for card making and use it as a background for that as well. Yes. And look at that. Misty Moonlight and Lost Lagoon. Who'da thunk? I don't know if I would have, but it is awesome. I do love it. And Carla says, you sound a little tough. Yeah, this is my post-gala, my post-gala tough voice. I didn't drink a not even one little drop yesterday. But it's just all the work and all of the time and all of the energy and the adrenaline for so long. Yeah, this is the result of that. And I don't remember the last time I slept 8.5 hours, much less only having to get up for a potty break one time. I mean, as a 53-year-old woman in perimenopause, that just does not happen anymore. So we're being real here on Saturday morning today, but look at all of these great designs. Oh, Carla, I get it. No worries. And this card is so easy, you'll easily be able to catch up. So I think it was a list of 4 paper supplies, none at all, barely. And we've got the Designer Series paper, which can either be this way or this way, landscape or portrait. Hi, Donna. Great to see you here. And it doesn't matter because it'll just turn your card one way or the other. And I think either way is going to be great. So we're going to start with our Designer Series paper. And because I don't know where anything is right now, we're getting out the trimmer for me for measuring today. All right, so hold it either direction. Does not matter whatsoever. So because my DSP kind of faces this way, this is how I'm going to use it. I am going to mark 2.5 inches up from the bottom right corner and left from the bottom right corner. And if you have it this way, those measurements don't change. So up from the bottom right corner and left from the bottom right corner, 2.5 inches. So I gotta work on this corner here. So I am going to, I don't know, I feel all backwards here right now. 2.5 inches would be 1, 2.5, about right here. And left 2.5 inches. I can go here this time. It'll be easier. We'll go 2.5 inches here, like that. All right, so we've got 2 tick marks. I like to do them really light, but sometimes then I can't see them. So do them dark enough, but light enough that you can also erase them when you're done. But my marks are here and here. And now I'm going to put it in my trimmer to do a cut. You could do any size, you could go up 3 inches if you wanted to, or only 1.5. It's totally up to you, but I chose 2.5 because it worked right for the sentiment I wanted to use. So you can keep that corner. You can flip the corner and add it, it be kind of a cool card that way too. Although I don't like the back for that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just go crazy. And then once you've got your corner cut, now let's bring out, we have a 1/4 inch by 1 1/4, or 1/4 inch by 4 or 4 1/4. It really doesn't matter as long as it's long enough to go here to edge out that angle cut. So I'm going to add adhesive here along the edge and flip it over and add it here. I see dog hair. Oh, this spring has been really bad. The dog hair is everywhere. All right, so we'll just add it there and adhere that down and trim them off. By the way, 2 big things happening right now. Well, more than 2 actually, but I'm gonna touch on 2 here today. One of which is my BOGO sale is still going on. Some of you are still shopping, and I appreciate you very much for continuing to shop that BOGO sale, because my husband's ready to throw me out the door because all of my BOGO stuff is up in the living room yet. So keep shopping so I can package that up. For those of you who have shopped, I'm packing up items this afternoon, and I will be shipping any that need to be shipped out on Monday after the sale is over. And if you are in town, it'll be ready for pickup. I'll send you a message. So BOGO sale right now, and what that means is if you shop my retired items at amyrich.net, click BOGO sale across the top. You can pick out all the things you want there for $0. You'll check out with $0, and there are stickers on each item in the pictures that accompany the item, and add up the total on those stickers, and then go shopping in my online store at Stampin' Up, amyrich.stampinup.net. Once you do that, then I will get those shipped out to you. All right, so remember how I said you could go either direction with your card. I've got this direction, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment here. And for my sentiment today, we're going to use frames and phrases. This is my friend Susan Campfield's $1 Million Achiever stamp set. Yay! Love that. And oh, I love this. Oh, I can't see so, okay, this is really weird. I had, I could see your comments on my computer, and then it stops, and it's like it switches to my phone. It's very weird. Anyway, this stamp set has coordinating inside-outside messages, which I think is genius. Not all of our sentiment stamps are like that. And I'm going to use the thinking of you from there. And you can do this one of two ways. You can do it straight. So as long as it fits, you can do it straight. Or you can tip it and do it that way. Okay? So any way you roll is just great. And then we're going to add that to our card. Isn't this a cool card? And I love the DSP. It is so much fun. So now that I'm reading your comments, yeah, it's funny. It's fun. I love it. And yes, poor Terry, Carla. He is so, he had silent auction items from the gala. I mean, everywhere you turned on the main floor, they were everywhere. And so those are gone. Now we just got to get rid of the BOGO stuff. All right. So we've got this beautiful card, and you can add some embellishments to it if you wish. I'm going to bring out my little embellishments here, and I'm going to go classic with rhinestones. Rhinestones for me are always like, the perfect go-to for a lot of different projects. So we're just going to bling that up a little, and there's our card. I do want to show you one other card that I created vertically and did it a little bit different. I used the velvet paper. Who knows what it's called for real? I don't. But I did a couple different things. So I've got it portrait instead of landscape. I've also got my sentiment straight instead of on the angle. And I used some of our velveteen paper, and you can't see it on camera, but it is so nice. So I had to try this card first. And so earlier this week, I made that one. So beautiful papers right now, just absolutely gorgeous. And so you can do all kinds of easy cards just like this. No labels, no punches, no dies, no embossing, no nothing. Just beautiful designer series paper. Fabulous. Love it. Thank you for joining me today, my friends. I'm going to flip the camera back as slick as I can, which isn't always very slick, but thank you for joining. I want to mention one more thing. So if you haven't left, hold tight, wait, pause, time out. Stamping into Summer is an event coming up with two of my friends and independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. We have this event 3 times a year, but at this time of year, it's called Stamping into Summer, and it is 9 hours, a weekend retreat, Friday night, all day Saturday on the 29th and 30th of May. You don't have to have the suite collections or products that we are using in order to participate, because if you do the make and take portion, all you need is a sentiment or two and some ink and some adhesive. And oh, what else? You don't have to be there live. It is recorded so that you can watch any time, and it is so much fun. So please join us. StampingIntoSummer.com is where you find all of the information. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy Mother's Day tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I have decided this year I'm going to celebrate my daughter and my daughter-in-law as their impending motherhood is the perfect excuse to celebrate Mother's Day for them as well. So have a great day. All right. I will see you on Wednesday for What's Up, Stampers.